Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Has the first, hurdles over the defender. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Chris, you talk about an unbelievable way to start this game off. First play of the game, we got a touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down here for this offense. Ball handed off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. They look to throw it here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they get him down after the completion. The Broncos will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's got some open field ahead. So great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words from his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. With the running back and assist for setting those blocks up, he was able to get downfield for the first down.
The Yellow Jackets looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. So one play moves the ball to the 41 and every first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking to chuck it again. Defense is coming after him. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, he misses it. That's when you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me, and kind of right back to it.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The shotgun running play call. 6-yard gain sets up the 3rd and 4. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Pressure is coming. He's got it, looking for the end zone. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up for the 1st and goal from the 8.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Just down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside here by that offensive line.
On the ready.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense.
Here we go.
There's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the point after is right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Runs through the tackle. He's got space here. Going up for the first down at the 37.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. And the Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Get set, get set.
Gives it to the back.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
Ready,
The Yellow Jackets are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Makes a quick grab. They finally tackle him down at the one. Then catch and run.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver, that is a tough.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. Give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Heads up, first snap in the red zone on this drive. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Critical third down play for this offense right here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side for this crucial play. They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches.
Squirrel, squirrel, timber, timber, hornet.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. And he drops back in the gun. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down and goal upcoming. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offensive baseball position here. He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense.
Let's go. Longer, longer. Tuna.
Handoff heading left. And now the defense able to bring him down. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2.
Chris, this sets up a little bit of drama here in this playoff game. Now we've got a 4th and goal. You're down. Chance to be aggressive, go for it, put a touchdown on the board, or you get a little bit more conservative and just put 3 points up. Big decision here before we get to the half.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. A dangerous place on the field. Are they going to run the ball to get some breathing room or be more aggressive? The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Gets some space at the 10. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes a quick catch. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Ready?
It's 2nd down after that completion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. As a design quarterback keeper. Crossing the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Point after, not right through. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's got it inside the 15. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Not a real good throw here. Put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? He'll hand it off. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
325.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Yellow Jackets will kick this away to get the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25.
Okay,
And
ready?
here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field.
Tuna. Longer. Pound 55 weak. Dino.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. And this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
And on the carry, he's heading left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Cricket.
Looking for some space. It's Welch. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Ready?
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Jackrabbit. Ready?
They'll try the right here.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
That gain sets up a third down play.
Igloo. Igloo. Ready?
They're going to run it. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. The Yellow Jackets will look to convert here on fourth down.
Here we go. Rita. Rita.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Ready, ready.
And the Yellow Jackets will line up on 1st and 10.
Lasso. Lasso. Ready,
They'll run it here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Got it.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Slab.
And now the running back's got it again. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
He'll hand it off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
Okay, ready.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter.
42 Spider. Ready, go.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
On the
The Yellow Jackets are going to cash in here in the red zone.
Come on, set.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
But they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, a nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
2-9 Philly. Ready?
Of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The back's got it again. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Ready?
And the Yellow Jackets will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. No, he didn't make it. He is stopped short, so they don't take the chance to add to this lead. The defense will get the football back.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on the design run to try to catch the defense napping. But the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
He moves the ball out to the 15.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood this scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Across the 40. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
Love this never say die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
BAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. We'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. The game moves the ball to a 34.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Look, I realize on any play call from the properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the ones that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sport